let's go. Baby said she wanted to make a little bit of money. Got this big 220 for her to paint the background on. We had this mess right here on it, and it didn't look good from the back. Yeah, so 220. Got it from a local pet shop. I've done a video on them before. I can't get this camera to adjust for nothing. But yeah, 220 with the stand. I got a canopy outside that I'm gonna have to paint too. Indeed, yes indeed. Well, yeah, we're gonna take these guys out of the 110, put them in the 220, and I'm gonna let y'all know. But I gotta go to the store, get some shims, level this thing out, so it's not an easy setup. So this is gonna be a long video making process for me, at least. Might not be a long video, but hopefully by the end of the day, we have the fish in there. Yes, the spray painting process isn't a bad process. As long as you spend a little time on it, you'll get a nice coating on it, and boom, you'll have a black background in no time. And you can do this with blue, whatever color you choose. I like black. And right now, she's spraying paint everywhere. It wasn't that bad getting it in the house. It was similar to the 180. This thing is the same dimensions as a 180, except it's taller. So, whatever, yeah, I like it. It's going to be enough space for everything I plan. Alright. We'll get back with y'all in a minute. Yes, sir. Swimming around happy. Happy and swimming. Happy and swimming. Yep. They'll have some peacock bass in here to join them soon. Oscar's about 3.5, close to about 3.5 inches at the moment. I'll put my light up there for my plants. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, we'll get these little guys going in here when this thing clear up, guys. Hey, man, y'all guys, thanks for watching, man. I'm gonna keep you updated and posted as I do more updates. As you can see, it's pushing it. It's getting the water moved around. I scraped the glass down. All this should end up in the filter at some point tonight. I got the UV bulb set up to 24 hours, and the speed on the filter is set up to the highest level, which I think is like 5 or 6. Got it all the way up, and we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna pull the heater off of the 55 and get prepared to push these guys into this aquarium next. But I didn't want to put them over here until I had absolutely done put the filter in, the heater on here. And I may even hold off on moving them. If this don't clear up as much as I want it to, I'm gonna do a vacuum clean, a vacuum on the gravel. This should clear up. Should all go into the filter, because it's got plenty of power to push the debris around in the aquarium around. So we're gonna see what happens, y'all. And yeah, let me give you a quick last little 1-2 check on these guys. I know I get excited every time I see them. Shoot. Let me get a last 1-2 check on here, guys. This right here, lifesaver to make your own aquarium tops. That's what I'm using for my aquariums. DIY style, customized to your liking. And you can get it at Home Depot, Lowe's. 2 of these big pieces will run you about 40 bucks versus buying $200 glass lids or plastic lids, whatever you want to call it. But you see how these are custom to this tank? I need to clean them, but they're custom to this tank, so yes, sir. I love it. I love it. They're custom to this tank, and I ain't got to worry about. Worry about never not being able to customize them. Like if I want to put plants in it, or holes for feeding, or filters. I like them, you know. I can just drop food straight from the lid without having to open it. It's custom, man. It's custom. All right. Let's see what we got here. Just open it enough just to make sure we in the right direction with things here. I think we're good. But I still gotta take you off. All right, okay. Well, this finicky light, I do got a new light on the way, so I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. Fish it in. Get it out the way. Oh man, that would drop back there. I can get it. All right, well, I'll get with you guys when I set this thing up. So, lubed all back up. Well, not back up, but lubing it up for the first time. Put that ring right back on. And fully take it off. Don't half step it, guys. Take it all the way off. Put it on there. Yes, sir. Make sure she's seated real good. Gotta be seated properly, or else we're gonna have some leaking. So no, make sure that thing is seated properly. Alright, now hit these caps. Bam, 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 bam. Alright. Now I can set it in the oh, speaking of well, I can't get her out. Speaking of the 704B, here it is. Oh, son. We got a new. We got the new. I got all my hoses for my Eheim 2262 down there, taking up space, but it's okay. She'll go right in. Yes, sir. Going straight in. All right. Talking about, guys, of making sure you got this filter filled all the way to the top, because it's not going to self-prime if it's not. You have to crack this thing back open, and nobody wants to go through that. Nobody wants to go through that. Yup. I should have had somebody recording this process from top to bottom, but hey, I'm a C student, y'all. I ain't that smart, I ain't that bright. I gotta steal some water from this tank anyway. It's overfilled, so won't hurt it for us to get a few gallons up out of it. Alright. So, about that ceramic ring I was telling you about, about the ring on the filter. What you want to do is get it popped off and hit it with the petroleum jelly all the way around. Yep. So let's get that. All right. So assembly, I got the inlet hose hooked up. This time I went with one shooting out and one and the flute type one where it shoots multiple hoses. I wish I can close that one off, but yeah. And the hoses are stiff. Dang, yours, you get them new like this, but they'll stretch out. We got some bio balls, ceramic rings, and filter pads already pre-installed. Just open them up and let them loose. The UV bulb was in there, filter. Had to open the box up of that and put it in. Pretty simple, easy peasy. I mean, they've definitely stepped their game up in crafting their product. I'm definitely liking the quality of it. See, ceramic rings, regular filter pad. Here we got so yeah, we got all our filtration media. Now we're gonna just hook it on up, guys. You guys that haven't seen one unboxed before, of course it comes like this. If you had Sun before, this is I would say this is the best they packed the box. But this is what the bad boy looks like. About the wrapper. Looks like the 704 Beetle with the flat top. No priming here, guys. No priming. Self-priming. It self-primes. Yes, sir. Self-priming system. And long as you got this thing filled to the brim with water, it's going to self-prime. If you don't, you'll be sitting there trying to figure out what's wrong. And look, we don't want to read manuals, so we'll be sitting there cavemaning it, trying to figure out, banging on it. Don't do that. Just make sure it's filled to the brim, and it's going to self-prime every time. And it's quiet. You can't even hear this thing. It's got 2 settings on it. One for the fan, one for the UV bulb. Those are recommended to change, I think, every 6 months. I got some extras around here, and it's good to have an extra O-ring. A trick that I've never seen before in running canisters is putting petroleum jelly around the O-ring. This comes with some petroleum jelly. I'm gonna use that this time, but always keep some petroleum jelly for your O-rings. That's a new trick for me on this channel, at least for all the canisters. It's genius. Seals it up probably nice, but I moved this thing twice and I ain't had no problems with leaks. Even when I hit my 704B, I moved that thing so many times, cracked it open so many times, didn't have leaks till like maybe the time I left it outside for like 6-7 months. Maybe it got warped or whatever, and that's what made it start to leak. But other than that, that thing was indestructible. But no more 704Bs. I don't have to prime. I mean, I love the 704P, but no priming here. I'm gonna take this over priming any day. So yeah, shout out to Sun for getting it right, man. Yeah, the design is sleek, it's sharp. I like it. So we got another box. All your tubing, connectors, more tubing. This part is the skimmer. I don't use this part. You guys can choose to do whatever you need, but I don't use it. Surface skimmer. All right, let's get this thing set up. All right, guys, you ready? Let's see what we got here, man. All right, let me get it up out of here for y'all, man. So look, I said I was getting another filter. Same old one. Sun 70, Sun HB 3000? Yeah. HW 3000. Man, very great filter for the money. And I promise you, this thing is handling a 220 right now. It's clear. This is a 110. I had it on there at first. It's done immaculate. So we're going to set this bad boy up. Get this back on here. And I got to get another one because I just want extra power for the 220. But it's got the it's clear. So it'd be easy to throw this one on there and get another one, but I got to get my guys out of the 55, put them over here. So for now, we'll work with this one. For you guys that want to get driftwood, if it ain't boiled and established in an aquarium, you gotta boil it quite a few times. And as soon as it starts darkening up and the dye starts coming out of it, you should be able to sink straight in. But we just put this piece on. This is a piece I just got from Amazon. Let's see what happened. Got me a couple packages from Amazon. Sponge filter. Big old piece of Mopani wood, Mopani drift. Nice big old piece. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find somewhere. Well, it's going up in the 220, so that's all I know. Yes, sir. Hey guys, man. Since I set this 220 up, man, I have had to reorganize this room. Tank's still getting a little clearer. Still working on getting it clear. Finally got it all set back up. At least 3 fish in there. I gave away the marble car and the 2 red hook silver dollars. I got different plans. The 110 is in need of a cleanup. Now, like I said, I like to keep the algae, whatever you guys want to call it. I like to keep that, but it's all over my glass now. I got to get it off there. I'll get to it. No worries at all. Just need to get to it. Yeah, need to clean this tank out, and because these guys gonna be coming on over here. We got a couple of fire miles. We got the Green Texas last surviving son over here. We got 2 Pictus catfish. One is deformed. I might have to send him on his way. At least 1 convict fry left. I saw him breeding here the other day. He might have some eggs. 2 convicts. The Bisher sitting back there. A baller shark. Yeah, I just got a little starter package to go over here in the 110. And I got plans for this too. I might end up getting peacock bass that are so small that they can't come over here to the 220 yet. So I just put these Oscars in, so they're just like kind of still getting used to things. So they'll be fine. But other than that, Monsteria growing strong, Pothos growing strong. This thing really grew long in that 55 gallon. Really did. If you guys want to check, if you guys want to check that brand out on Amazon, those are the heaters I'm using. The control module sits out here. You put one in there. Got 2 of them, of course. I got a sponge filter and a air pump on. And I'm working with the Sun HW3000. I love that filter, man. It does what it do. I'm putting another one on this aquarium, and I'm gonna put one on the 110 again, because that's where that one came from. So I actually had to steal stuff from the 110 to get that bad boy going. But I got, like I said, I got filters and heaters coming for this guy. I'm gonna possibly take that whole thing down and upgrade to about a 90 gallon. And while it's down, I'm gonna be trying to figure out where I'm gonna get rid of all this. Most of this, that corner right there of junk gotta go. That's just junk. It needs to go in the trash. I need to get new blinds. I gotta do some work in this room. I gotta figure out where I'm putting these my tools. I gotta figure this stuff out. So I'm gonna have to go and take a day out and just really go through this stuff. And I really want that dog cage down here by the door so he can just go right out the door. I really don't want the dog in here near my aquariums. But yeah, I don't want him floating through the house while I'm gone either. And I don't want the cage in the house part, the other part of the house. So yeah, I mean, I got some work to do in here. This is just for right now. And I mean, I'm gonna enjoy sitting right here while it's just coming to look at this aquarium, man. I am going to enjoy this. Can't wait to find my well, I found the peacock bass. I need to order them. That's what I need to do. But yep. Baby girl got me right, painting my background. And I started taking stuff out of the 55 gallon. I got a big piece of Mopani driftwood coming. I'm excited to see what that looks like. And yeah, I've been dosing with stability and prime, so we should be good to go. I need to buy some purge and
put in that filter because I ran out. I mean, I think you can take them and bleach them and clean them and throw them back in there. I don't know. I've seen guys on YouTube do it, but definitely need some more purging. And yeah, I got new lights coming, ones that can be controlled by timers already built on. That's gonna be exciting because I be gone sometimes and I just can't, I like to have the lights on at night, but I don't want to run them all night if I'm gonna be gone for extended periods of time. So yeah, I mean, just trying to upgrade piece by piece, man. It's just taking some time. I'll get it all together though, piece by piece. Yup, man, I am in love with this tank. Absolutely love it. But this is gonna be probably it for right now. I gotta make some better financial decisions right now, so no more buying for a while. Dang, I thought I scrubbed this off this glass. That's another thing I didn't think about, how deep this tank is. I'm gonna have to get in there, and I got a telescopic scraper, and it doesn't. I gotta take the canopy off every time to do it. So I'm gonna enjoy that, but it's for the love of the hobby, man. I just wanted a big aquarium. I really would have enjoyed a black canopy and stand, but I got what I got. I just wanted a stand. It could have came hot pink, long as I got the glass aquarium. And I really wanted acrylic. I was actually going to get a 360 gallon, but it was drilled, so I was just like, you know what? Let's just leave that alone. I'm good. I'll move on. I'll get the glass. It's not that bad. But maybe the next one I'll get will be acrylic, and I could probably get my 300 out of the deal. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Check me in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.